Hey, what's going on, folks? It's Romeo here with another video regarding my pre-ordered Galaxy Fold 4 in comparison to the Fold 3 that I have. So you can see here, I'm going to try to tilt this a little bit. Just want to go over the size comparison really quick, okay? So for some of you that may think that there isn't much difference in the screen size, it is quite a bit of a difference. Okay, you can see that the Fold 3 is a little bit taller, right? And let's put them up here. You can also see here that the Fold, I'm trying to line up the centers, I'm sorry, give me 1 second. The Fold 4 on the bottom is a tiny bit thicker. I put the centers, I lined them up so you can see it's a tiny bit, a smidge of a hair on each side, a tiny bit wider, okay? Let's flip the covers closed, and you can see the differences here, okay? So it is a little bit wider, okay? If I line up the edges, you can see that the Fold 4, I'm lining up the edge of the screen, the black part of the screen, okay? You can see that the spine on the Fold 4 doesn't stick out as much, okay? I don't know if you can tell. And the screen does come out a little bit more, okay? And even if you try to put, this is the Fold 3 case edging here on the left. Look how much space you have on the top. So that just kind of tells you, all right, how much of a difference there is in height, okay? And on the width, look, this isn't covering the whole thing right here. It doesn't come all the way out to the edge, all right, because this is wider, and you can tell on the top that there's some space too. Okay, so that's one thing. All right, so let me just go over this. I'm jumping all around here. That the Fold 4 case. Now it says standing cover with pen. It should say standing cover or pen, okay? Because you can either get one or the other, okay? Now this comes out here. You just slide it out. Let me see if I can get this done without breaking it. Okay, you can slide this out, or you can slide the other one back in, and you can have a standing case like this, right? And I don't know if this top one comes out. I haven't played with it enough. But, you know, you can get it to stand like this. If the phone was in it, it would stand. I don't see why they couldn't put this little piece underneath here and then just have this dedicated to the pen. I don't see why you have to make the choice of one or the other. You know, that's a little annoying. Of course, that is typical Samsung, right? The case is okay. It's a little bit, you know, of a matte type of texture. Doesn't slip out of the hand too much. It's okay. I wouldn't brag about it. You know, it was free, came with the credits, yada, yada, yada. Okay, so let's get into some of the differences in the way each phone does one thing in particular I want to talk about, okay? And that is, let me close everything. Close everything. That is the way it handles the multitasking, okay? So I'm gonna open 3 apps. I'm gonna open email. I'm gonna open email. Let's go email. I know, BlackBerry Enterprise, right? Shame on me. And I'm gonna open Waze, okay? So I'm gonna do that here. I'm gonna do email. I'm gonna do BlackBerry Enterprise, and then I'm gonna do Waze, okay? So the way I have my screen set up right now, it seems that this screen on top is a little bit brighter, but I'm gonna try to turn it down to about half. Oh, didn't want that. I don't know why that happened. Let's do the same down here. Oh, I have the adaptive brightness on, that's why. Take that off, done. Okay, so all right, so I got them both up around half. Okay, so what it's taking me a little time to get used to on the 4, this roll down here. It's intuitive. I get why they did it, but geez, I don't know if I'm really feeling it, you know? I'm not really liking when I have an app open, okay? This down here. I'm used to having these 3 in the center, okay? And, you know, I'm right-handed, so it kind of makes sense, but I have to keep thinking about it every time I want to go back and do something. And these are your most recent apps and the most recent folders that you use. And this is your whole app drawer, which is cool. But it's really taken me some time to get used to this. I guess old habits die hard. I guess after some time, I will maybe end up saying one day that this is a better setup. But, you know, I'm just so used to, you know, your regular setup here, you know, having this like that, and then having to hit the multi app button or last recently used app button to access this here. Other than that, pretty much the phone is, you know, I really don't notice much difference. Everybody's, you know, asking the question of, should you upgrade? Should you upgrade? Should you upgrade? If you're the type of person that likes the latest and greatest, upgrade. You're going to feel a difference in the typing because this is a little bit wider and not as tall. So you're not going to feel like it's as top heavy, even though it's only a few millimeters. It seems, if that, I feel better typing on this. What else? The Fold 3 was starting to get a little bit glitchy on me, you know, like jumping in between apps, and sometimes the keyboard would take a long time to pop up. Maybe I had too many apps open in the background. Maybe I'm just not managing my apps properly, but it was starting to get glitchy. This is still in the honeymoon phase, and you know, is running very smooth as well. Camera wise, I don't notice a huge difference. What I did notice is that on the 4, when I went to take a picture and the lighting wasn't great, it did something where, like, it took a long time to take the picture and I couldn't get out of that mode. You know, I couldn't make it stop doing that. Other than that, experience wise, you know, if you got the money, go for the 4. You know, you're not going to regret it. You're not going to say, oh, this wasn't worth it. It's okay. It's just that the updates or the increments are incremental. They're minimal. You know, they got the multitasking thing on the bottom, some new colors. You know, I got the what they call this, tan or beige, or I forget what the hell they call this. And when you put this, you know, I really wasn't thinking about the color combos. For some reason, I was thinking that when I put this, well, I'm all the way up there. For some reason, I was thinking about when I put this case that it would cover more of the color, and it kind of doesn't. But I'm kind of digging the color contrast. It's not bad looking. It kind of stands out. I haven't taken off the strips on this yet, so it keeps coming out. But I'll get to that in a little while. I didn't want to put the strips, expose the sticky strips, so that I can do the comparison with the case to show you what the difference in the sizes. Other than that, you know, I'm as happy with the phone as I was with the 3. Nothing to brag about. You know, it is nice having the wider screen. I can actually send out a text message from this front screen. I'm just trying to pull up something here. I don't know. Anyway, so, you know, this here, it's a lot easier to use, even though, you know, it seems like it's not much of a big difference. It is. That little bit of space. I'm going to see if I can pull up my text messages here and show you. Let me just get to a clean message here. Okay, look at the difference between the keyboards. Okay, the one on the left, which is the 4, has a lot more space in between the keys. And it's not the keyboard setting. I didn't do anything like shrink this one and make this one bigger. There really is a difference, and you can feel it when you're typing. This, I couldn't send a message out on this front screen to save my life. Even with me swiping, it was a disaster. This is a lot better, and this is actually manageable. This is probably the size of a, let's say, iPhone 4 or 5, right? You know, with the width of the screen, and people survived that thing for years. This shouldn't be a problem at all. So I don't know. If you guys have any questions on anything about the new Fold, hit me up. I'm going to be sending this one back within this week or next week. I have until September 9th to send it back. So if you guys need any specific comparisons, let me know, and I'll try to make a quick video about it so you guys can see before you go out there and spend your money. All right, talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.